Greetings and felicitations.
Okay, here comes the first round.
Boom. And
Jeez, that was just
Boom.
unnecessary.
You kidding me? He can't be out of range? What?
Greetings and felicitations, YouTube. You're all the Appian Way here, watching the Mycenaean Horde crossing the scrubs. This is going to be fun. This is a replay sent to me. It's Wipeout versus Johnny Rico, two favorites of my channel. Alright. Now, the Argos army here. We've got two Savage Centaur Warriors, Centaur Champion, a pair of Argiv Sword Masters, two Spartoi, an Armored Spearman, two Renowned Axemen, and a Fighter Ravager Hero in a Chariot. This is a beefy army. No chariots, I'd like to point out, on a map that does have plenty of room for open field battle. That is what the Mycenaean player thought anyway. He brought two reinforced chariots, an Archer Skirmisher Hero to help him mow down heavy infantry, and sure enough, Argos brought it this time. Argos can get away with bringing, you know, smaller armies, or I should say lighter armies, so this is a very good investment for the Mycenaean player. Got a pair of Young Spears for Mycenae, a Shielded Spearman, or nope, two of them. We have two of Agamemnon's Guards, two Club Warriors, also two Spartoi. This is an army of twos, and it's going to be Spartoi on Spartoi madness. Let's see how this plays. 6-minute long battle. I've not seen any of this yet, so we'll see how it goes. The Fighter Ravager is in a chariot, so I think he predicted that his opponent might do a mounted hero. It's also possible that he wanted this to help him with the chariot game? I don't know. I think this is a bad place to be for that Fighter Ravager hero. He's going to turn around very slowly. That slowed down turn rate. I think he's kind of out of position. But Argos, he goes ahead. He's going to pull back his Centaur Warriors and Sword Masters, and then escape his Fighter Ravager into the scrub line. Now, here's something. Actually, this is a wise strategy. So a hero is not as affected by the scrubs as a chariot unit is, even though the hero is in a chariot. He still has to stop and turn around and navigate all of like the brambles and everything, but it hurts the reinforced chariots more. Okay, now then, we've got Savage Centaur Warriors have made their presence known. Centaur Champions, I think Wipeout's plan, I think this is Wipeout. The Fighter Ravager hero's plan was to duck into the scrub line, get the chariots in there, and then ambush them with champions. Seeing these chariots have fallen back, and seeing that, you know, his infantry is about to get rear attacked, he's going to go ahead and activate his centaurs to go after the reinforced chariot in the field. Now, Argos' forces are outnumbered out here. The Armored Spearmen, Renowned Axemen, two of them are losing their engagements, but the Renowned Axemen will win against the Shielded Spearmen. However, Mycenae is smart to put the Spartoi into that battle to help win that out, and he's going to pull back his Shielded Spearmen. Shielded Spearmen, I will point out, medium infantry that he does have in turtle mode, shields on their back. Meanwhile, he's going to go ahead and use his Young Spears and Spartoi and Guards to overwhelm this Armored Spearman, get it routed. This hero is going to go into the tree line, and over here, these Centaurs are in a world of trouble. They're now being mobbed by Young Spears, Club Warriors, two Chariots. However, with the support of a Spartoi, they're going to be more than enough to defeat that reinforced chariot, and that's when Argos activates the Argiv Sword Masters, coming in here, dishing out their javelins into the flanks. Mycenae is going to see this coming, though, and he's going to go ahead and leave the Centaurs to go after the Sword Masters, giving them one good charge. But the problem is that the Centaur Warriors are not just going to let that reinforced chariot get away. The chariot is dealing damage all the while with that to that Savage Centaur Warrior, and it's going to take a ton of damage. Mainline battle, you can see Argos infantry lost out in the long run. Both of Agamemnon's Guards are doing really well. Spartoi one of them is really haggard, the other one is not doing so hot, and that's actually the same is true for Mycenae's Spartoi as well. Now, the lighter infantry of Mycenae is just, they're in a little bit over their heads, so a lot of their troops are going to start routing, including some of the Club Warriors, which is unfortunate. I think he still wants the javelins on these Club Warriors, but they're going to get beat up and torn apart by the Argiv Sword Masters. And it looks like the Chariots are down and out. Rather surprisingly, there's still one in play here, but it's very, very hurt. And the hero is very close to losing his chariot too. All of the Centaurs managed to find the Archer Skirmisher hero's chariot in the scrub line. They're going to try and give a quick knockout punch to the chariot. They're not able to deal the damage before a bunch of Mycenae's troops turn around to try and help them deal with the Centaurs, giving Argos the mobility advantage in the field. Man, this is looking really close, though. How can Argos kind of turn this around? The Argos Swordmasters are, I think, in my opinion, they're a very good tool for later stages of a battle. Those Club Warriors, though, dishing out some javelins. Chariots trying to find open ground to take on the Fighter Ravager hero. And I'm actually having some flashbacks of Mycenae versus Hector, me versus Wipeout, happened on this map. And this is where the whole battle went down, because one of us had a chariot advantage. Spoiler alert, it was me. And he had the terrain advantage with the scrubs. All the same, that Mycenae is not going to just stay out here forever. He's going to go ahead and charge on into the scrub line with his chariots. Don't put your chariots in scrubs, dude. However, this is advantageous because he's able to get into the flanks of the Argos Swordmasters and deal a hefty bit of damage before those Swordmasters can turn around and use any of their javelins. Meanwhile, the hero is targeting the Spartoi, as he should, and trying to single them out and kill them with his arrows. Now then, look at this. The Terrify is activated on Agamemnon's guards. That might rout him. It's down to single-digit morale. Yeah, but man, oh man, those Argos Swordmasters are really getting beat up. The Fighter Ravager here has been knocked off of his chariot. We do have reinforcements coming back in the form of armored spearmen and a renowned axeman, but there's still plenty of opposing Spartoi to support this as well. In 2 whole units, the Centaur champions are going to stay. They're going to stay careful. They're going to hang back. There's more troops coming in and out. This reinforced chariot has shattered. This reinforced chariot has regrouped. Is going back in. An Agamemnon guard is broken. The hero activates Aristea and then immediately activates another Blood Rage. He throws down the Terrify on the reinforced chariots. That's going to break it for sure. Shatters it. Really good timing. There's a shielded spearman charging here. We've got the centaurs charging in. All of a sudden, Mycenae is out of tools. Very, very well-timed use of these abilities off of the hero. And unfortunately for this Archer Skirmisher hero, he's not going to have enough ammo to deal with all of these units. The Renowned Axemen have gotten involved. The Argos Swordmasters clutched it. They held on just long enough to make a difference. The Aristea and that use of its blood sacrifice and the Terrify in the later stages, really, really valuable for him. And that shatters the Archer Skirmisher hero. All that's left of the Spartoi to die off. What a game. What a game. It was looking very tough for Argos, but they managed to really turn it around. Saving the Argos Swordmasters for the mid-game and then just kind of hoping that they'll last until the late game paid off this time. I tend to notice that the Argos Swordmasters, they don't tend to have a lot of durability in these battles, so using them too soon can cost you a lot of your funds. I really like that battle. That was very good. Very close game. Good game, Wipeout. Good game, Johnny Rico. Looking at some of the statistics here, man, 195 and 108 kills for Spartoi. Swordmasters managing 126, 136 kills. Centaurs not leaving, a huge impact, but you got to keep in mind those kills were instrumental in reducing the amount of reinforced chariots in the battlefield to the point where they could barely make an impact in the scrubs in the later stages. I thought for sure they were going to rout those Argos Swordmasters, even though it was in the scrubs. I thought for sure they were going to get them that time. Renowned Axeman, I think, is a very solid unit. I like these guys a lot. 102 kills, 55 kills for the Ravager. And that's, wow, only 9 kills for the Archer Skirmisher hero. Holy cow. Target priority. You have to use the Archer Skirmisher hero to kill infantry. I see a lot of people using them to try and deal with, like, cavalry and chariots and things like that, and you end up usually just kind of wasting the ammo. That's shocking he only got 9 kills with them. Man, oh man, I'm assuming he must have been targeting the centaurs. I'm not sure how else that would explain it, like such a low performance. Anyway, that's it for this episode. As I'm recording this, it is like my last evening at home on this computer, and this video is coming out like June 6th or 7th. So I am like way shooting ahead. I'm hoping that when you see me, I'm hoping tomorrow, that there's like plenty of new things for us to talk about, new replays, new everything. I'm really looking forward to coming back to you all. It'll only be 24 hours for you guys, but for me, it's gonna be like a week and a half. I am gonna have my laptop with me, so you might still see me in a game or two. But that system, it's nowhere near as good as this computer. And man, let me tell you, my micro is gonna be bad next week. Anyway, that's all of that. Ta-ta. I love you all. I'll see you guys in the next video.